And we're live. Yes, we're live on YouTube. Just experimenting, seeing how things are going. We're going to be playing Game 3 today. And I wanted to check out and make sure everything is working. And everything seems like hunky-dory. We seem to be up and running. So feel free to talk in the chat. I appreciate anybody that shows up today. But we're live. This is a rare occasion where I actually broadcast live. And this is episode 198 of this series. It shows how much I've loved this series. I've played 198 games. We're going to go over 200, which is just absolutely fantastic. Basically, we should be able to beat the Mets and sweep the Mets today. We sweep the Mets, we'll wind up playing the winner of the Dodgers and the Reds. The Dodgers and the Reds are locked up at 1 apiece. In the American League, Minnesota is beating the Angels 2-0, and Tampa Bay is shutting down the Yankees 2-0. So both of those series could actually just end today. I'd pretty much, if I had to choose between what team I'd like to play, I'd probably prefer to play Minnesota just because I don't get to see their stadium. I really wouldn't mind going and playing at their stadium because I just generally don't go there that much. Same thing as Cincinnati. I'd like to play Cincinnati because a couple games a year where we actually play. So it'd just be cool to play there. So this is going to be Game 3. It's Zach Wheeler against Jason DeGrom. And let's go.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets.
And I don't know about you, but I am super hyped for the show 21.
Hi again, everybody.
I can't imagine how great it will look.
Our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Yeah, I think it's early March. I think it's the first week of March where we're going to get our first look-see. And I'm kind of curious if they're going to show off PS5 and Xbox Series X looks. If they're going to do that right away, or are they going to do it really late into the cycle? I would think they want to pull up hype.
Will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series.
They want to show major differences.
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
Now, it sort of makes sense that they used DeGrom as their #1 starter, and they started him in the wild card game. So,
1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
and hopefully everybody's watched the other games in my series. First two games were polar opposites of each other.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Game one was a home run derby.
Now with the plate, Eloy Jimenez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Game two, I pretty much swung the same way and stuff, but only one home run.
So let's take a peek.
So it was like totally a different game.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the
Nice.
things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
I see people popping in and out. I'm sort of wondering if it's like people are like hoping to see like video of me. That's 7 pitches out of his zone.
Away with a guy who's got some jets on first base.
That's
Almost
crazy.
like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Welcome everybody.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left.
Ooh, oh.
It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud
I hammered that bad.
1.
I thought that was easily going to be it. Hello, Lendry. Is it Lendry? Is that am I pronouncing that right?
In the inning here with the runner at first. And
Welcome.
Bring up Bryce Harper.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to live MLB The Show. Hope you're doing fine today. It is a beautiful day for baseball on the PS5.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, it's gone. There we go.
That's a base hit. And that runner will go no
I am
further than
broadcasting
second.
this from my PS5.
Now.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Ooh, nice. There we go. So, now this is the kind of funny thing. Rhys Hoskins won MVP during the regular season. He had a great year. I simulated the entire 2021 season, and he won the MVP. Harper won it last year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Come on.
Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this
Really got to be
wants
patient.
something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to
Oh,
second.
man. It's worth it, though. We got the run.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got a 3-for-7 line. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is eaten. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense.
That's sad.
He's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hoskins would have scored easily there.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm, and he jumps all over the breaking ball.
And Bohm goes bomb.
Left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here.
And this is just with X. We're not even doing power swinging.
Shot to left center, his second home run of the series.
I can't stress that enough.
Have opened things up now 4-0.
Man. Bomb's wearing 29. Last year he wore 28 during the regular season for Phillies. But since we signed that special free agent,
and in steps Scott Kingery.
He wears 28, so.
This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia.
See, what the topic should be is the topic should be who they got to
Dan, any thoughts?
Zach Wheeler's
bring up.
Pitcher, 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up. But they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. First and second here with nobody out. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
You can't be doing that live while the game, while it's going on, while I'm using the controls. Just to be able to speak and...
Wheeler pauses. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
You'll be able to do that kind of play-by-play.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Team does an amazing job.
They trail here 4-0.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of like small little hiccups and bugs in the game that people will notice.
And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Delino DeShields. First offering on its way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
That was just a little bit outside. Just a little bit.
I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Changeup taken for ball 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4. So
wow, we got the walk on. Welcome people that are new and coming in.
That right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Zach Wheeler steps up to the plate in a
should I bunt here? Should I bunt?
See if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around.
Oh, it's perfect.
Down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
The fact that I got to pass the pitcher who made the second baseman play it—that's really hard to do.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is, and this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Tim is waiting to get a strike. He hasn't got a strike yet today.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 now.
Wow, that was ball.
Off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is
going out of here. Oh. The route is on, people. The route is on.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
How sweet it is. Or how sweet it is. That somebody was wearing a Yankees shirt in the outfield?
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Walker Lockett is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
I don't know who Walker Lockett is.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. Bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Gone into the upper tank.
Wow, that was a shot. Wow.
A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His 4th long ball of this series as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Two balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field.
What's trash?
Swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
What's trash, Davis?
The count now at 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets nothing.
I don't mind you saying the word trash. Just tell me why you think it's trash. I'd love to know how. This is great. I think this is great, Dr. Genius.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, with this.
If you guys are all wondering, I'm always open in everything of how I play. I play All-Star hitting difficulty. And what is that? And pitching difficulty is also All-Star. So, oh no, you're not going to be disappointed, Dot. What system are you playing in on? Going to play on them?
Force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1.
That's cool. I'll be doing my series with the Boston Red Sox. I'll be doing a Boston Red Sox for the Xbox Series X, and on the PS5 I will be doing a series
First
for
pitch
the
on its way.
Philadelphia Phillies, which is the series I normally do. But I plan on doubling it up this year because there's double the systems. So Xbox, we got it all digital, and the what's called the PS5 version is, well, that's going to be digital as well, but it's coming with the Jackie Robinson series.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings
So,
and misses for the second out.
my videos will start off on April 16th. That's the day that it releases for the Jackie Robinson series. So, my gamer tag on the Xbox Series X is also David B69, so feel free to hit me up if you want to play a game against somebody.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's a lot of players that you'll find that are playing online.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
They kind of find
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know.
number one, they don't have the good enough internet to play a game online,
Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired.
which I kind of find bothersome because you'll get some lag.
They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
It also should be noted. Oh, this isn't. I'm playing on the PS5, but this is MLB The Show 20.
Welcome back to Flushing, Queens.
This is 20. This is not 21. This is last gen graphics.
During the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and overall, he's really
Yeah, this is last gen graphics. This isn't next gen. This isn't PS5 and the Xbox Series X.
Posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint.
They'll start doing videos for the new series starting in March.
Keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway.
Kind of why I'm doing this, because I want to get out and
JT Realmuto, slow little roller to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
just want to come out and everything and let people know about the series, let them know about the game. It's a great game. I mean,
Alec Bohm.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
That's an error.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just.
So yeah, you won't be disappointed.
School kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base.
And there's some things that will happen in the game that you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's just like real baseball. Like the ball will hit the third base bag, and it will do some weird stuff when it hits the bag, depending on where it hits the bag. There's so much physics that are involved that they actually are doing it. There's also, you watch the ball curve when it's in the outfield based on where it's hit, the type of pitch it was thrown. There's a lot of things that are involved in it, where the ball will curve in a certain way because of the spin.
No doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed.
That was ugly
He's able
swing.
to track balls down that other guys
That's called a
cannot get
7-0
to. And
swing.
sometimes that's half the equation.
Kind of like to get on base just so my pitcher can bat.
Second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Cespedes is going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, I see. I didn't mean that. I accidentally did it in my title. I put MLB The Show 21. This is MLB The Show 20.
Guys, that was their fourth big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. A ball and a strike now. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Mets nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Max Moroff.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want
crazy
that to get on
Zach Wheeler is my
big boys to start driving in some runs.
My number 3 pitcher.
There's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Anderson brings it in, and that's the first down. So here now's the pitcher, Walker Lockett. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well-located
This is
fastball.
crazy.
Right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left, and
wow,
that will end up a foul ball. Wheeler gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
A swing.
That going? Oh, foul.
Corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in a count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Wow.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper, and this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
In now, Michael Conforto. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's you keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit.
Nothing better than a leadoff triple and then just shutting them down right after that.
Rhys Hoskins, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Cespedes
We got 10.
Back, and it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Justin Wilson gets the call to pitch here, and
I didn't even realize it went to the upper deck.
He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, J.T. Realmuto. This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Belted high and deep into right center. Ball that's carrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery fouled off. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In the dirt here.
Thanks for everybody that's new that's watching.
Here comes the 0-1. Looked like that.
This is MLB The Show 20. I don't want to make no mistakes about it. I'm very hyped for MLB The Show 21. I'll be getting that on April 16th.
Ready with the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
This is a huge at-bat.
I am blowing out the Mets here in Game 3 of the series. Try to go to the National League Championship Series. We're going to be playing either the Dodgers or the Reds.
Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 10.
But this is no doubt about it that we're advancing now.
Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Count remains full. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Pitch is popped up. Hoskins has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next up from New York, Max Moroff. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Wheeler's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. First pitch of the at-bat, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing.
Do you let the starting pitcher go out and just keep on playing, or do I throw some scrub pitchers in just to get them work?
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Trying to contemplate whether I want to do that or not.
Ball well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone. To lead off the
Zach Wheeler at a home run. Oh my gosh, Zach Wheeler at a home run.
Here to straightaway right field. His
Oh,
first
that's
home run here in the
hilarious.
series, as this lead got even
Oh my
wider.
gosh, if you're watching, guys, you just saw Zach Wheeler hit a home run. Again, guys, there's a mistake in the title of this episode. It's MLB The Show 20, not 21. Oh, I just can't believe Zach Wheeler hit a home run.
Hot shot down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game.
That is just absolutely hilarious. And I'm only using the X button, people. I'm not, for those that don't really play the game, generally X is regular normal swing. Square is for power.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there.
Triangle, circle is for just contact. So basically it would be the same as saying A will be for power on the Xbox, B will be for contact, and I think it. I haven't looked at an Xbox controller in a while. I think it's. I think the blue button is X, right? So the Y is the triangle, and the triangle would be bunt. Now, depending on how you wanted to do your settings, I mean, there's so many different settings that they allow you to do in this game. I think there's options where you can just totally do analog swinging. Now, I do analog pitching. They also allow for guess pitches, where you guess what pitch it is, and you have a higher probability of knowing exactly where in the zone the ball is going to be, which is totally unrealistic. To me, if you watch the ball and you watch it how it comes out of his hand, you can tell what kind of pitch it is 9 times out of 10. So I guess it all depends on what kind of gamer you are. If you're more relaxed, you can do that, and I mean, you'll get 20 runs a game just if you know what pitch is coming. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Now I basically guess 9 times out of 10 that the ball is going to be low, and I guess low, and that's how I get power, because you can see the 3 dots on my icon.
If he doesn't have a big game right here, pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now here's a check swing, and they Peel down to first, no swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And Bryce Harper will
Yeah, those 3 dots was like huge. Are they going to show that big homer? Come on, replay the big homer. That thing was a mammoth shot. I guess not. No, he'll have another at bat.
He's set. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. He pulls this one into right.
Right at him.
He'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 11 and the Mets nothing. Randy Arozarena is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that's in there for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. In now is Adam Eaton, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. On its way is pitch number 75.
Well, that's off the plate.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First delivery to him on the way. Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Paul Sewald comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 7th inning ready to roll, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Okay, I'm going to get the bullpen up because I'm not going to have him go the rest of the way. Let's get Carlos Estevez up. Or do I throw Howard in, actually? I'm going to get Spencer Howard and maybe have him pitch the last couple innings. Actually, it might not be a bad idea.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right.
That way I can find out if I can depend on him.
One pitch, one away. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 11-0. So here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Like you said, I'm gonna go with Spencer Howard.
Spencer Howard.
I'm gonna let him go to the last 3 innings here. See how he does. With such a big lead, there's nothing to lose here. I'm gaining knowledge about a guy that I haven't really pitched. So I think this is important.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper on the run, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3.
There you go.
They
1-2-3.
trail this one 11-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Delino DeShields. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. DeShields is retired, and there's one away. So coming to
I'm having aggressive swings. I'm just...
He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's popped up. Rosario is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Aggressive swings at this time of the game.
Now, Tim Anderson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Yeah, you're
shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. 3-1. They swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's in complete
that was a great
command
pitch.
of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he lost him here on
Again, to those
3-2
folks
as
watching,
that pitch
thinking
misses.
this is MLB The Show 21, it is not. It was a mistake on my part when I was doing the live video setup that I put 21 instead of 20. I apologize.
First delivery to him on the way.
MLB The Show 21 comes out on April 16th if you get the Jackie Robinson edition. Otherwise, it's the 20th.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
They got a good 2 months to go until then.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I thought that was going to be higher.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Romo.
Oh, dude, Guppy. I'm like I said, it's like I really just I'm just so used to calling everything 21 when I do my streams. It's like I did this one, and I'm like, I just restarted playing just it was on Monday, and I was doing those on Twitch. I had to rename this one because I was doing it live on YouTube, and it was just a huge mistake.
And that's the first out of the inning.
And I apologize. I wasn't trying to deceive anybody.
Next for the Mets, Max Moroff.
I am super hyped. I am super hyped for the videos and stuff that they're putting out in March. I can't wait to see how good this game will look in next gen.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
So yeah, thanks, Guppy. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in and watching. Yeah, we're not gonna see anything until March.
same spot.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Dominic Smith will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Greatest part is how good Spencer Howard's looking for my team.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is DeShields. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 11-0.
How many people are like me that are disappointed that they can't continue their franchise? We can't continue the Road to the Show guy into the new version. Now, I'm not sure if that's just. I think it's all versions, so it's like even on the PS4 versions of the game, they won't have it. It's kind of a shame.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early.
I understand the why, but
takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled away.
nice.
Another 2-2 offering.
No.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Just trying not to get in any bad habit.
Draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep back in the 5th. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fouled off. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily.
Yes, I will not be stealing with an 11-0 lead in the 9th inning.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Now that's a Hoskins at bat from 2020.
So striding forward now, JT Realmuto, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Yeah.
Is under it. And he makes the catch for the second.
Very hyped to have Realmuto back for this season, though. And it seems like a lot of free agents are coming to the Phillies. It's kind of really weird. We just signed another pitcher. We signed the Marlins' old ex-closer from last year. He's part of the reason for their big bullpen success was having him closing it out. The fact that he's on the Phillies now, on a minor league deal, hoping to try out and make the club, is really cool. We're going to have some incredible depth in our bullpen. Something that the Phillies have never had is depth in the bullpen. And it's really nice to see that the Phillies are really trying hard.
He'll lead it off with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4.
Yeah, that'll be a heck of a rally. But check out, to those folks and stuff who've never had the series, just check out the seats. This is a playoff game. You see the seats and stuff are empty behind home plate. You can see the seats and everything. People have left the game. It's like people they know the game situation. They know the game situation. And for those 5 people left,
his first homer so far in the series, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this.
But look how empty it is.
Going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. A ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there.
No cycle for you, dude.
Out of the inning. Now in the box, Michael Conforto. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Well, next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Love how I shut him down in the whole series.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well,
now he shows up.
Center. Back goes to Shields. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What are you smiling about and celebrating?
This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was a bet.
And the Phillies.
And there we go.
They've got a date in the NL Championship Series.
So we advance.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success, Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
And I think the little bit of offense was the propelling. I mean, he really did good pitching-wise, but...
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
So Spencer Howard gets a save. When you do 3 innings of pitching in baseball as a reliever, it's a save situation no matter what. So. And Spencer Howard's my long reliever. I was trying to give the bullpen off. I just want to make sure Zach Wheeler didn't get hurt. Just doing little things to make sure that there was no injuries. I am going to end the stream here. And when I return for tomorrow's game, there will be we'll find out who we're playing. So until next time, this is David B69. I'm out. Have a great day, people. Thanks for watching.